everyone! Today I'm here to react to the first episode of season 3 of Outer Banks. I feel like it's been a hot minute since we've had an Outer Banks show. The thing I always compare it to in my head is Never Have I Ever, because those came out around the same time and it was like right when lockdown was first starting, so I feel like all the shows that I watched like right at the start are like burned in my memory. And Outer Banks came out in like April, I think, and then Never Have I Ever was the month after, and Never Have I Ever has already had its season 3 out for quite some time. I think what should have happened is we should have had an Outer Banks last year if we're looking at a season every year, and we didn't because they were kind of slow on a season 3 renewal. But thankfully, we don't have to worry about that this time because they, in a stunning turn of events, honestly, like Netflix never seen this before, and I'm impressed, love. But they announced that season 4 would be happening before season 3 premiered. Like, thank you so much, Netflix. This takes away so much of my anxiety about not having it renewed for season 4 and it ending on a cliffhanger that never gets resolved. I feel like every time I go into a Netflix show now, I'm just in my head mentally prepared that it's not going to get renewed, which sucks. But it's just, that's how I have to be able to still enjoy the show. And just, you know, if it ends on a cliffhanger that never gets renewed, it can join the pile of all the other shows that I fell in love with that never got renewed on Netflix. So yeah, I'm excited to see what's in store for the Pogues. It's been a minute and I am missing them so much. So yeah, let's see what they're up to. He has such a good narrating voice. Like, I forget that. Like, that was one of the first things I fell in love with, I feel like, with this series, is like, there's just like a warmth. Like, I just feel like he's like reading a bedtime story, right? It just puts you at ease. It's like you trust him. I truly am astounded how well Island Living is going for them. Like, I feel like I have never seen it go this well for someone. I think of, like, The Wilds and how that was, and these people, like, they got food, they got water, they've got clothes, they've got, apparently, toothbrushes and shaving cream and stuff because they don't have beards or armpit hair. This is so cute, them bonding. I'm really excited to see them get together this season. This is supposed to be their season, so we'll see. Yeah, I'm would be surprised if she can kill this stuff because she's always so like, but it is like they need it, right? Dang, that thing is huge. Oh my gosh, no wonder they've been eating so good. If only it was this easy. Naked and Afraid does not make it look this easy, I'm gonna be honest. They're always like, oh my gosh, I can't find any food. Like, just go get Escape, duh. It's that easy. That zoom in was a little weird. Me at 3 years old zooming in on my mom. Hello. What boat? I don't see anything. Oh, poor thing. She probably has PTSD from all of this. Like, she's not happy that it's a boat coming to rescue them. She's like, oh gosh, it's them coming to take us. I feel like Sarah, like, they all need therapy, but Sarah especially, like, all she's been through with her family. Oh my gosh, it's a wonder she's still standing. JJ is so happy. I really wasn't considering that, like, and then I started reading fanfics in preparation for this. JJ and Kiara fanfics, of course. And, like, they all, that was the common theme, was, like, he was just so happy to be on the island. And I'm like, oh yeah, of course he would love being on this island. He's got his family. He doesn't have to worry about any of the other BS. I'm honestly surprised they're getting, like, rescued this quickly. I was kind of hoping they would be on the island a little bit longer. But it is what it is. Oh, he's like, maybe we should just stay. And you know what? I'm kind of with you on this. You're living your best life on this island. Surviving. Thriving. Not just surviving, actually. I'm kind of concerned about this wildfire that they just seem to start on the island. Like, do they have any way of putting that out before it just destroys this whole island? They're so trusting. Like, I know you want to get off this island, but I would still do some retcon first before I just, like, go on and do this. Especially after all they've been through, like, maybe send, like, 2 people out with some weapons instead of just running arms open to this person. Uh-oh. They just figured out that he's not who he says he is. Which, again, is why maybe I understand you want to get out, but you don't just get on the first plane you see. I get that that's kind of, like, not common sense. Like, when you're on a deserted island, you're just like, get me out of here. But, like, after all they've been through. I feel like I know he's trying to whisper, but I feel like he can definitely hear them. It's a small plane. Look at him, yeah. He's like, I can hear you guys talking. She doesn't even know that her dad is like not operational right now, and that Rafe, with his priorities, finding Sarah and all of them is not top of the list. Gosh, they were better off on the island, I'm telling you. I really wish they had been on there a bit longer. Like, I think it could have made for like an interesting dynamic. Like, they've been there a month, but we've only seen like, what, 2 days of it? Uh-oh. JJ once again getting them into trouble. I love him, but his plans never work. Fly the plane, fair, fair. Like, it's just a book. And I say that as someone who loves books, but fly the plane right now, dude. Oh my gosh, they're gonna hit the bridge, dude. This guy just like, what's going on back there? Yikes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They all just nosedive. That's a seaplane though, right? Is it actually, now that I think about it? Oh, maybe not, because it's quickly filling with water. I thought it would just float. All the people watching, like, can you come help? Get in? Who's that? They don't look friendly. Yeah, thank you. Are they just gonna leave? I mean, I guess he's bad, but like, are they just gonna leave him? Like, that's kind of rude. Oh, she's not gonna be able to leave him. Of course, Key could never leave him. Oh, the water's so pretty, right? Like, I get out of it sometimes, like, I'm so into it, and then I'm like, oh, it's just so pretty. Oh no, why did she go that way? I mean, like, oh, I guess he was still knocked out, because I was like, couldn't she just, like, leave him to be like, alright, go float now, I got you out. Poor Key, she was doing the right thing. Oh no, Key, like, literally out of everyone I want to get kidnapped. Not her. Oh my gosh, they're gonna go feral when they see that. You can't. Yeah. Oh gosh, they gotta hide too. Yeah, I mean, we can't help her if we all get kidnapped, unfortunately. Poor Key. Oh my gosh. This is starting to feel like I really liked the first season because it felt like, I don't know, just like a kind of like ragtag adventure group. But now the like more they add, it's starting to feel like so like Lara Croft-esque, like a real treasure hunt with like, you know, the video game villains and stuff like that. And it's different. I don't know if I like it, but like as much, but it's definitely a choice. Oh, oh, look at John Beasley trying to comfort Sarah. Oh my gosh, how is that in any way, shape, or form inappropriate just for a teenager? So not only is this guy bad, but he's also a perv. That's great. I hate when they do that. Like, it's so weird. Why? Like, I know she's like a 24-year-old actress or whatever, but why are you putting a 16, 17-year-old character in a dress like that? Oh my gosh, where did those all come from? Oh, he's just always so much. And like, I love him, believe me, I do, but like, he's just so loud. Like, if I'm trying to stealth into anything, the last person I want in my life is JJ Maybank. Like, I'm sorry. Oh, yikes. Yes, get him. We gotta know this guy's deal. She saved your life too, so you better be a little bit helpful. Sarah with, what is that, a Tabasco bottle? Oh my gosh. You're in no position to be making demands right now, sir. Calm down. Their friend got kidnapped because of you, and you were trying to help kidnap all of them, probably. Oof. Jeez. I also love, though, Cleo and JJ as, like, the muscle, the enforcers. They're like, we'll make him talk. We got this. Cleo, I mean, is probably... Cleo and Pope are probably the smartest out of everyone, and I feel like Cleo doesn't have the attachment of, like, these are, like, my friends since childhood that Pope does to go along with their stupid scheme, so, like, she's probably the smartest right now. You should be. I mean, I don't know how these guys with no weapons, literally some of them don't even have like full clothing, are gonna storm a place that we saw has guard dogs, towers. Like, it's not Outer Banks anymore, right? It's not just like the land they know. It's way more. No. Are you kidding me? What? How? How? Oh, here's Kingfish. Hello, sir. It just, I don't know if I like the idea of this like big bad now. Like I kind of liked when it was just like the smaller, like Sarah's dad, this guy that like I've known, like it just, this, it felt more realistic in a way, which I know sounds crazy to say based on what this show is, but like it just, it doesn't feel like how it would be if you're just like, oh, like the stakes are like what they're involved in it. Now it feels like it's like, oh, they're pulled out of this because of something bigger. Okay, well, at least now they kind of see what they were dealing with. This makes me feel a little bit better, but they don't seem to be retreating, so. Okay, Cleo, I was just complimenting you. Let's, stay back. Of course, JJ's the first one to run after. He's like, great plan. Like, we need a plan. We need weapons of some kind. You have nothing on you. Use your words. I do love their chemistry is like, the whole cast is amazing. And then do what? There's guards everywhere. He is, I can't. He cracks me up so much. What was that? Please tell me that wasn't like a bomb they just stepped on. Please. Uh-oh. Is that like a sensor? I mean, this is not instilling confidence in me, right? Like, they're not an elite squad that can breach this fortress. They're just 5 kids trying their best. Oh gosh, how are they gonna outrun literal cars? The dogs were one thing, but cars? I like how they're like, don't let them make it, like the wall is like this impenetrable thing. Like they were chasing all over the island for them. They would just go to the other side of the wall. Oh, Sarah, yeah, I was like, how's Sarah gonna get up? They gotta help her. She's a tiny girl, you know? Oh my gosh, if one of them gets kidnapped, whew, okay, they all made it. That dog would have ripped them to shreds too. I don't think there was like bringing them in. I think it was like ripping a leg off. All right, we gotta keep going though, guys, because like I said, this wall is not like, you know, it's not. We gotta go. Also, yes, series of bad decisions. Yeah, obviously, but we can't store. It's not Outer Banks. It's not just like a house that we can break into. Okay, Rafe. After all you've done, we promise not to bullshit you. I don't know why, if it's like a choice the actress made, but she very much is like, looks like she's lying. Like when she says no, like when she was like, I've never heard anything about a diary. I'm like, okay, so even I don't believe you. That you gotta get better, a better poker face, something like that. I feel like that was an interesting first episode. Like I said, I don't really love the whole like bigger stakes kind of thing, which is what I feel like they've been building up to since like, you know, episode season 2 and all that. Like it's just gotten bigger and bigger, which is kind of how usually shows get. But like I feel like I really liked the like smallness of it, of like we know this community, we know like, you know, it's our backyard and stuff like that. And now I feel like it's like you're dealing with stuff like this where it's like fortresses and people that have way more money and way more protection than you can just go with the 5 of you like storming the castle trying to get your friend back. Like if it turns into this season like they start to realize that and change their methods because of that, I think then I'll like it more. But it's just like so like, what are you gonna do? Like you see all these guard towers and all this and you're like, yeah, we can get in here if we just like stealth our way in. I'm like, you have no weapons. You are still in the clothes you've been wearing for like a month now. Like you gotta think this through just a little bit more, I beg of you. So yeah, we'll definitely see how the rest of the season goes. I think that will decide for me how I feel about this episode, like if it builds upon itself or if it just kind of continues this way of like them thinking that they can still do the stuff they did back in the OBX and like it clearly not working, and then you're just like, what are you doing? So we'll see. But yeah, if you have seen the premiere episode, please feel free to leave your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Also make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! I'm gonna sneeze. You know? Maybe? It might have passed. I think it's gonna come back. Okay.